Alright, Happy Player Shakes here, and I'm using my current 4th gen replacement for my 5th gen iPod to bring you guys another unboxing, well, actually a redo unboxing of the 3 Gokaiger Figuarts I have, since these two were shot on a shitty camera, and I just felt I could do more with Gokai Red than I did the first time. I really need stands for these guys. I'm here to, as I said, I'm here to do a redo, unboxing and reviews of the, or maybe just reviews of the SH Figuarts Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, Gokai Red, Blue, and Silver figures. I will soon have green, and I will also have Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time, the Blu-ray, the new release here in America. Blu-ray was released a few days ago, but it's taking a bit to ship. So, yeah. But I imagine it'll be here at my house in the next couple days, so yeah. Alright, so let's get to the boxes of all of the figures. First we'll start with Gokai Red. Nice picture of Gokai Red's of the figure right there, holding his gun and saber in cross-armed position. Gokai Red right there, SH Figuarts logo right there. Says Gokai Red right there, and it describes the SH Figuarts line. Right here is the side, Gokai Red, and then just another description of the SH Figuarts line and then the SH Figuarts logo. Other side has a cool pirate map type thing in the background. The SH Figuarts pirate symbol, Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, then the description of SH Figuarts in the in gold, and then Gokai Red in a glossy red, which is nice, and then a picture of Gokai Red with his cross arms right there. So yeah, and then on the back we have several poses you can get Gokai Red in. This you saw on the front, this you saw on the side, and that one I don't exactly have him in, but I did when I think I did when I originally did the video, or I did when I like several videos ago, or something like that. Well, actually, no, it was during the unboxings of the Power Rangers seasons, I think it was 8 to 12 unboxing I did. So yeah, and then the 3 things he comes with is Gokai Mobirat right there, with the Ranger key in it, the sword / saber, and the gun right there. And yeah. So let's move on to Gokai Blue. Same thing as Gokai Red, except it's in blue, and you have a nice picture of Gokai Blue right there. Side. And the other side with a picture of Gokai Blue, and same thing as Gokai Red. And here's the back, with some cool poses you can get Gokai Blue in. I have him in this pose right now. This is for the pose for the roll call, I think. And this is when he has the 5 saber final wave in one of the earlier episodes of Gokaiger. Or it's like in the first half. So yeah, let's move on to Gokai Silver. Again, same as Gokai Red and Blue, but you have but all in silver, and you have Gokai Silver on the front. And then the side, and the other side, cool picture of Gokai Silver from the pose I currently have him in. Almost. So yeah, and on the back, him holding the Trident in gun mode, or technically a spear, is what they call it. Then him holding the Gokai spear, and then him in his pose for the roll call, and then the spear in gun mode, and then the Gokai cellular. So yes. Now before we get to the figures exactly, let's get to the accessories. Gokai Red, obviously, and if you saw from the beginning of the video, comes with a pair of cross arms like Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Z portion of the SH Figuarts line. And every one of them comes with at least two of these. They're, they go on the sabers and guns. Shit. I dropped one, but I'll look for it after this video's done. So yeah, except for Gokai Silver because he doesn't have a folded Ranger key. Okay, so yes, and he comes with the Gokai Mobirat in folded out mode. I wish they came with a closed variant of this. I mean, it wouldn't have taken much plastic or paint, so yeah, but I guess I can live with it. Mini Gokai Red Ranger key, and then folded up version of the Ranger key, so you can do like Gokai changes if you're doing like a stop motion animated video. I really think someone should do it with these figures, because that would be awesome, like a fan video. And you can put the Ranger keys right into the Mobirat. Now let's get on to this. He comes with his Gokai Darin. All of them do, except for Gokai Silver, and it's understandable why Gokai Silver doesn't come with his. And on the wheel here, you can also put the Ranger key in there for the Ranger key set and summoning of various powers for the for Gokai out. Same as on Gokai Blues too, but yeah, I'll get to that in a second. For hands, Gokai Red comes with a couple gun holding hands for each side, pointing hand for posing. I think this is the Mobirat's holding hand or the key holding hand. So yeah, gripping hand for the gun. A couple of fist hands that are on him when you open the box. Again, gripping hands. And yeah, so that's it for Gokai Red. Let's move on to Gokai Blue's accessories. Unlike Gokai Red, he comes with 5 of these, which are for the 5 Gokai sabers. So you can switch them out with ones. This is a good example. Shit. There we go. Keep accidentally dropping things, I apologize. You can get ones like these with the keys in them, and then them partly folded up and in there, so you can do the final waves, and then you just hold on. You just plug them into these, and then yeah, and then you can have them charge up for the final wave. I already have the ones with the keys in the sabers and guns, so that is why I have the ones without the keys in them. I apologize, I might skip over this part. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, he comes with the same kind of fists as Gokai Red does. Close fists, pointing hands. He comes with 2 pointing hands, that might be a factory error. Gokai Cellular, or no, Mobirat / Ranger Key holding hands. Saber holding hands. Gun holding hands. And just other gripping hands. So yeah, so again, he comes with the mini Mobirat and blue versions of the Gokai Red's Ranger Key. Again, folded up. And again, you can put it in the Pirates. You can also put it in the Gokai Darine too if you get blues and greens Gokai Darines, but due to a packaging error, his Gokai Darine, the hole for the key doesn't have the part that holds the key. I'm blaming that on the manufacturers, not the shipper, because the figure was new when I got it, and so was the Gokai Darine, so nothing but a factory error. So yeah, let's move on to Gokai Silver. So as I saw first, he comes with his Gokai Spear in gun mode, which is nice. So yeah, and then you get his Gokai Cellular, which is as nice as they could get it. They can't go into too much detail with the buttons because each button has a different 6th Ranger on it. And then his Silver Gokaiger Ranger Key. They did a screw up with his with the top of his helmet because the visor is supposed to be gold and then the top is supposed to be black. This is pretty much painted as he would look like if he had one of Gokai Red's or Blue's helmets instead of the bandana look. So yeah. So again, same types of hands, closed fists, pointing, gripping, and other hands like those. So yeah, I don't have to go over that again. So let us start with Gokai Red. He is a great figure. Captain Marvelous is such a badass in the show. So yeah, his helmet is nice and glossy, and his proportions are all right. And to get these on the cross arms, you have to take them off, like these arms off right there. I don't like to do that because one of the shoulders almost got, like, they almost like fell off. It almost like disconnected when I tried it for the first version of this review. So yeah, so the Gokai gun, a lot of detail and attention went into these, and as I said, the holsters with the keys already in them, and then the Gokai Saber, which is very nice. Again, I don't think I went over Blues 5. There again, a lot of detail, but the holder, it makes sense why they did this. The holder fuses into one for both these. But yeah. So yeah, in terms of the mobility, 360, double ball joints on the elbows. I realized that I've somewhat forgotten to do these in the last couple of reviews for Gokai Blue and Silver. So yeah, and you get a 360 joint for the shoulders, 360 joint for the hands, 360 joint for the head, and a nice ball joint that the head is stuck on. Like, you can get a 360 with his leg, but I don't want to do that. Double joint for the knee. 360 for the feet, and even a toe joint for that. So yeah, details-wise, all of these guys are pretty much the same amount of detail and awesomeness, because the suits are pretty accurate, and so are the helmets. Like, they didn't just make them very generic helmets, or the same helmets for all the figures. They left them pretty decently separate, like they are in the show, which is always nice. So yeah, I'm trying to get him back in that pose. Okay, he might fall over. Just ignore him if he does. So yeah, and here's Gokai Blue. Again, it's like the same mold and coloring as Gokai Red, but his visor is somewhat different because it has this ridge right here. And Gokai Red's does not. His just goes straight down, which is nice. And I believe that the proportion or the amount of space or this part of the visor is different too. Gokai Red's is like a pair of sunglasses where it goes straight and then just goes up. His just goes straight up, which is nice. Due to a factory error, one of this guy's legs is loose. If anyone could tell me how to fix that, please, just tell me. I have a feeling I know which part of it makes it loose, but it's it's not really a big concern. I'll just get stands for these guys, especially him. But otherwise the details are nice. He comes with regular Gokai saber and gun, so yeah, not much to say about Gokai Blue that I haven't said about Gokai Red. And finally, we get Ikarigai, Gokai Silver. His is the best figure in terms of paint. Well, let's go over the Gokai Spear / Trident first. Really well done. Very long because it was in the show. It does not have a keyhole right there to do the turn for the final wave, which kind of disappoints me. And he does not come with a folded up Ranger key, which also disappoints me slightly. But otherwise, it's still good. I don't know if they were planning to release the gold armor or not. You can take these off and make the spear mode of this Trident spear, or no, anchor mode, not spear mode. It was already in spear mode. So yeah, and it has these ridges on these, and there are holes right there. I hope you guys can see that. So they fit in there nicely. So yeah. So Gokai Silver just has a nice sheen to him in his silver paint. I mean, all the Gokai just have good gold sheen paint, but his is just really, really nice. It really shines, and it really stands out in the crowd. So yeah, to be extra showy. So yeah, and his helmet sculpt is very different from the Gokaigers because it has half a bandana on top of his head. It has this anchor design which folds down into his visor for when he's in gold mode. I kind of wish that they had released the gold mode armor. I mean, they would have had to make another helmet, and then you just put the gold mode armor on him. I mean, kind of wish that when they release these here in America, if they do, they include the gold mode armor, because for the regular 5-inch figure version of this that they're releasing for Super Megaforce, he comes with the gold mode armor, I believe, and it wouldn't be that hard to make gold mode armor variant based on that. But yeah, but otherwise, he is a very good figure. Like the others, very posable and very good. So yeah, Gokai Silver's a lot of fun in the show. So yeah, I might have to redo that slightly later. So yeah, I'd recommend all of these guys if you're looking for Gokaiger or Super Megaforce Figuarts, and or just really good figures. They might be pretty pricey online, but they're kind of worth it. The Gokai Darines are part of, at least for Red, Blue, and Green, there are like limited edition parts, so you might have to look specifically online for them. But I would recommend all of them. I mean, you don't have to get them to enjoy the figures, or have the figures posed, so you want them in the poses they're in for the cockpit shots for the Megazord fights. But otherwise, they're good figures. I definitely recommend them. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Upcoming review of Gokai Green in the next several days. If it gets to my house for Sunday, and it's like Thursday now, so on the day that I'm recording this. So yeah, But I hope you guys like this reversion of the review. This is for these guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, go to my channel, go to my second channel. I'd rate these guys a full 10 out of 10, just so you know. Support me on Patreon if you want me to do more SH Figuarts reviews. Link is in the description to my Patreon page. I'm not asking for much, but if you guys give me at least $1, you might get a producer credit on future videos for what I spend your money towards that you might donate to me if you want. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys more later.